Hello class, Kara is going to teach us today about diabetes.
Hi, my name is Kara, and I have type 1 diabetes.
Hi Kara, what is diabetes? Does it mean you are sick or contagious?
No, I'm not sick, and I'm not contagious at all. Type 1 diabetes means that my body does not make insulin, so I have to give insulin through a needle.
Oh wow, a needle? Does it hurt a lot?
No, not really. I use very small needles, and my mom says I am very brave anyways.
Wow, that is brave.
I also prick my finger to check my glucose level, so that I can keep them in a normal range.
How does pricking your finger keep your glucose level in the target range?
When I prick my finger, I find out my glucose level, and depending on my glucose level, I take insulin.
Wow, that seems complicated.
Yeah, it was complicated, and a little scary at first. But my doctor, nurse, and nutritionist spent a lot of time teaching my parents and I as well.
That sounds like a lot of people all trying to take care of you.
You're right. I have a lot of people taking care of me, and that makes me feel very special.
Hey Kara, what are you doing?
Hi, Jacquelyn. I am taking my insulin.
What is insulin?
Insulin is an anabolic hormone that helps lower my blood glucose level to its target range.
What is your target range?
My target range is a blood glucose level between 80 and 150 milligrams.
How do you know which insulin to take?
I have two insulins. A long-acting insulin I take at home once a day, and a short-acting insulin I take 3 to 4 times a day.
That sounds like a lot of time you take your short-acting insulin.
Yeah, well, I have to take it every time I eat so that my glucose level doesn't go too high from my food. It is important that I try to get my dose about 15 minutes before my meal.
How do you actually give yourself the insulin?
I use a syringe or a pen, but soon I am planning to use a pump. I am very excited about making the switch, but right now, I have to give my insulin dose.
Where do you give your shot?
Oh, I rotate all over my body.
What does it mean to rotate?
Rotating means that I give my shots in different places every time. I use my arms on both sides, my hips, my belly, my legs, and even my bum.
Your bum?
Yeah, my bum. I like to move around so that I don't get lipohypertrophy, which means lumps or scars.
Wow, you know a lot about your body and diabetes.
Yeah, I do, and I'm still learning.
Hi, Kara.
Hi, Victoria.
Are you okay? You don't look very well.
No, I am not. I feel low.
What does that mean?
First, let me check my glucose and drink juice so I can feel better.
How do you feel now?
I am feeling better, but it takes a bit of time for my glucose to get back in the target range.
So what did you mean when you said you felt low?
A low means my blood glucose dropped below 60. It is also called hypoglycemia. It usually happens when I'm too active, I don't eat enough, or I just take too much insulin.
How do you feel when you are low?
Sometimes I'm hungry. Sometimes I'm shaky or sweaty. Sometimes I have mood changes, and my mom asks me if anything is wrong. When I don't feel well, I just check my sugar.
Can you eat just anything when you are low?
No, I have to eat something with a lot of sugar that can act quickly in my body to raise my glucose level. The best thing is juice or glucose tablets, but even sugar packs or honey could work. After 10 to 15 minutes, I eat a small snack to keep my glucose in the target range.
What happens if your sugar goes very, very low?
When my sugar goes very, very low, I can get confused and not know what's going on. If I am not awake enough to drink juice, then my mom or whoever is taking care of me has to give me a special shot of glucagon.
Do you ever get scared?
I remember being scared when they first told me that I had diabetes. I did not know what it meant, and it sounded like the word die. Now I know what it means and how to take care of myself. I can live a long and healthy life.
Kara, are you okay? You have been going to the bathroom a lot this morning.
You are right, and I am thirsty too. I should check my blood glucose. Oh no, I am high.
What does that mean?
High is another word for hyperglycemia. Sometimes when my insulin dose is too low, I eat more than usual, or even when I get excited, my glucose level goes too high.
So, what do you do?
I have to give myself a shot of insulin so I can get my blood glucose back down to my target range.
How do you know how much insulin to take?
I use my correction factor. It is a special formula figured out just for me that tells me how much insulin I need so that I can drop my blood glucose level back down to where it's supposed to be.
That is really neat. How often do you use this special formula or correction factor?
Oh, I use it anytime I check my glucose level. Usually before meals and before bed. I just have to be careful not to give my correction factor more often than every 3 hours, or I have problems with stacking.
What does stacking mean?
Stacking means that insulin builds up too high in my body and later on makes me drop low.
Wow, do you feel like sometimes you're just swinging from high to low?
Yeah, sometimes I feel that way, but I am slowly finding my balance.
I thought that once you found out you have diabetes and were treated, you would be all better.
Well, some things are better, and some things I will always have to keep working on. At least until there is a cure.
Hi, Kara.
Hi, Jacquelyn.
What did you bring for lunch today?
I brought a turkey sandwich, which is 30 carbs, an apple, which is 15 carbs, and a bottle of water.
What are you talking about? What are carbs?
Carbs are carbohydrates. Carbs are the part of my food that makes my blood glucose go up. So, I count the carbs in my food to see how much insulin I need to take.
Is that all you have to pay attention to when you eat?
No. To take good care of myself and control my diabetes, I count my carbs and also try to eat healthy.
Is that just because you have diabetes?
No, it's good for everybody to eat healthy so they can take good care of their bodies.
So, should I eat healthy too?
Yes, of course.
Can you give me some tips for eating healthy?
Definitely. First, try to eat at least 5 fruits and vegetables every day.
Did you say 5?
Yes, 5.
What else?
Try to eat more whole grain foods.
You mean food that's brown?
Yes, try to switch your white rice, white bread, and white pasta to brown rice, brown bread, and brown pasta.
Okay, I'll do that.
Also, and here is the big one, do not drink any more soda. No soda. It's not good for you at all, and it has so much sugar you would not even believe it.
How much sugar?
Well, a regular can of soda has 12 teaspoons of sugar.
Wow, that sounds like a lot.
It is a lot.
Okay, I'll try. No more soda. I guess I can drink more juice.
Oh no, it's not good to drink a lot of juice either. If you really want to be healthy, eat fruit instead of drinking juice.
Okay, eat fruit instead of drinking juice.
Yeah, and then you won't have a hard time getting all your 5 fruits and vegetables.
Thanks for the tips.
Anytime.
Hi, Kara. Are you ready for the big game today?
Yes, I brought all of my supplies.
What supplies are you talking about?
I have my water bottle, blood glucose meter, glucose tabs, and a bottle of ketone strips.
What did you bring those things for?
I like to play it smart. I check my blood glucose before exercising to make sure I am on target before I start playing. I keep my glucose tabs on me in case I go low. I check for ketones if my blood glucose is very high to make sure I am not getting sick. And then I make sure I drink plenty of water because it is important to stay well hydrated.
Are you always this prepared?
If I want to feel my best and have fun exercising, these preparations are important for me.
Sounds like you're ready to play ball.
Yes, I am.